That's his first full year of freestyle. He's done pretty well. He's got a couple international medals. And Pami, you know, been at it for a few years now. Made the switch over to training at Illinois with the Fighting Illini.
Yep.
And I think he really likes it out there. Needed a fresh change, and we'll see how it's paying off for him.
Let's do this. That's Chase Pami in the blue. Oh, wow. And Welch in the red right away going to work.
Welch is such a funky wrestler.
That's crafty, man. And we got a white paddle so far. Nothing going.
Yeah, he's got to get that
paddles.
inside leg out.
Right.
It's not a takedown like it is in folk style with that inside leg in.
And Welch, like you said, he's that funky, scrambly
He's one of the most
style.
fun wrestlers to watch.
And he keeps it exciting,
Just
man.
from an entertainment standpoint. You know, it might not always be solid, but, I mean, it's fun. I'm curious to see his transition long-term into the freestyle game because he's got such an unorthodox style.
Because he kind of stopped wrestling for a second.
Yeah, he did. But once they introduced this new weight class, you know, he said, you know, this is the prime weight class for me. I'm going to come out and give it a shot, and I think he's really enjoying it.
And Pami attacks low leg, no go. Second attack, here he comes, knee pull single. Welch fighting with the wizard, Welch up to one leg. Pami pushing, is Pami going to try to take him out? I would just try to take him, well, that's what I know. That's going to be a takedown. Chase Pami follows him to the mat, and it'll be 2-0, exactly 1 minute in. They're over on the edge. There you see Mark Perry in the corner, like he said, you just mentioned. Pami at Illinois. All right, our wrestlers moving back to the center. 1:56 to go, 2-0. Jessica Medina's heard a lot of negative feedback. She's got mixed feelings. Jessica, I love it, personally.
Yeah, more so on that, it's more so from the coaches and athletes, not from the fans.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the perspective I'm getting, but.
I understand. Oh, look at that. Pami follows almost a limp arm of Welch. Welch tries to kick away, not going to happen. Pami dives on the ankle, pounces, scores another takedown, goes up 4-0, minute 20 to go.
Yeah, Pami's looking good so far. A couple takedowns, real explosive on his shots, crisp finishes, able to fin off that one takedown attempt from Welch, keep that leg inside, savvy vet move. Great mat awareness. Liking what I see from Pami so far.
Pami up, wrestling at 66 the last few years.
Well, you know, and he's had a rough transition this year. I mean, he hasn't done as well as he would have liked and as many people would have expected him to do, but you know, he's sticking with it.
Wow,
He's looking great.
It looked like he went one way, missed, it came the other, but that might have been planned. Pami, backdoor finish, Welch over the top, catches ankles. Welch might like this position, actually. He's a scrambler. The guys scramblers like coming over the top, catching those ankles.
Well, a lot of time you see a guy lock around the body, but you can't do that and roll in freestyle.
Around. You got it. Now Pam's going to try to kick inside the armpit.
You see, he hops over that leg again.
Welch.
That's smart wrestling by Pami, because if he keeps that leg locked, he's not giving up too. And now he's looking for the takedown of his own.
Now he's in position, slowly, methodically.
Welch needs to get that leg down.
Welch going to try to take him out of bounds. What happened? Who went out first? They're going to go takedown. And confirmed, I believe, for Pami.
That is 6 points on the board for Pami. 18 seconds left. You know, and he's just doing what you need to do against a guy like Welch. Stay solid, stay in good position, and don't give up any funky rolls or any funky scoring positions. Funkiness. I mean, you gotta stay out of it.
Pami doing a good job of that so far. He leads 6-0 here at the end of the first period. They will go back to their respective corners and talk with their coaches. There you see, look at Storniolo's mullet. Look at that thing.
Oh, you boy.
Oh, you boy, that's right. And then you see Drew Periano in the corner. Of course, those guys, the coaches at Northwestern.
Yeah, they're starting to build a little something out there.
Yeah, and then you see Perry and John Acevedo.
Keeping a guy like Welch around and then having a guy like Searches coming up. They're getting great recruits. Love what they're doing out at Northwestern. You know, building a good tradition. McMullen and all these guys, Herbert.
Bunch of smack kids.
Yep.
Dustin Fox back in the day. There we go, period 2, 6-0 Chase. Pami in the blue, Jason Welch in the red. Welch gonna have to make some adjustments here in period number 2. He came out early and was in a had a scoring opportunity off some, like you said, funkiness. Pami stopped it. Pami's been solid ever since. Now a shot and some counters, and Pami's gonna go out of, Pami's gonna take Jason Welch out of bounds. 7-0 now. 3 points away from that tech fall. Will Welch continue to attack, and Pami fires a shot again, gets him the low ankle, barely caught it. Barely caught it, but he did catch it.
Oh, see, and that's got to be 2 there for Welch. Mat official didn't call it, but judge and chair confirmed 2.
Yeah, and then, wow, Welch trying to go chest wrap, gets his hips back, and they did put it on the board, you say?
They did. It's 2 points. So it'll be 7-2 in favor of Pami, and that's the stuff you got to watch out for with Welch. I mean, you know, he can be down by 7, but he can make this a match just like that from one position.
Boom, boom. The referee's smacking at those hands. He does not like the intertwining of the fingers. Trying to come duck opposite side. Welch, one way or the other. Now Welching on his shot. Pami over the top. Welch is going to score this. They give Welch 1, and then, no, it's white paddled. And now he's going to score 2 on the edge. That should be confirmed, like you said. Inching his way back in, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point match.
I think the official went back to near takedown rules. No longer in play.
Yeah, right. Thank goodness.
I couldn't agree with you more. I dislike for that yell.
Minute 40 to go. Jason Welch trying to mount the comeback here. Well, he is mounting a comeback.
Yeah, down by 3 now, halfway through the second. It's anyone's match. Pami in
on
the leg now.
It almost looked like he just gave his leg to Pami. And he's trying some craziness. He's going to get caught on his back, though. Welch in a bad spot. Chase Pami, does he have his hands locked? Yes, a near side cradle. And that's almost it.
Man, Welch just put himself right there.
He literally put himself in that spot.
You know, I think that's just reverting back. Oh, that's the fall right there.
It. He got funky.
Hey,
and
that's a great win for Pami.
Crappy.
Pami looked awesome in that match.
Chase Pami brought it, did well, 9-4, and then he gets the fall. So he's going to move on. And Chase Pami, we'll see.
James Green.
A rematch of the Big Ten.